Right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
We're recording.
Okay.
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 D'accord.
Okay. Ça va?
Hmm.
Okay.
Hamish is eating knickknacks, just for the audience, in case they wonder. I always wonder what people are eating, and I would be very frustrated if I never knew. So,
Yeah.
knickknacks.
I also have Smarties and Flips, which are
Flips?
chocolate
Do you
covered
ever get them?
pretzels.
Do you ever get them Smarties that you would get from like a fairground that are in like a tube?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And they're always like incredibly disappointing to me, like just like cooking chocolate or something.
Yeah, that's what you used to get in cheap Easter eggs when we were young.
Yeah, like cooking chocolate and acrylic paint.
Well, I got my tea. I got my Lidl shirt. I got my wacky haircut.
Got about a third of a cup of tea. So
times are tight. But I've also got
cum.
A glass of cum.
A glass of cum.
Danny was eating a lot of that the other day. Oh, yours is runny.
Well, what was hers? Hard.
It's been out too long. It was gloopier than that. It was more viscous.
Okay.
What kind of cum is that?
There's kiwi, oranges, apple, maybe a pear or something in there.
Is that a smoothie, Christopher?
So I wasn't expecting.
There wasn't an answer there, was there? That was. What does that mean? You hipster twat. What?
Didn't realise you were from California.
Oh. Well,
before you say anything, don't talk down to me, plant guy.
Oh my god. We've got to talk about that, haven't we?
I used to get the bus stop I used to use used to have the bus to California next door, on the next stop.
Is there a California in Scotland?
There is.
I didn't know that.
Is it the original California?
I have no idea. Never bothered to look it up.
I'd always assumed California was like of like Hispanic etymology. It used to be part of Mexico. Is my reasoning.
Let's find out.
Who says this isn't an educational podcast?
Origin of the name. The origin of the name is unclear, but they reckon it's a play on the California Gold Rush, so it's not the original. It was a village in the late 19th century.
Oh, so you were named after? There was a reverse. Imagine the disappointment if you went to the wrong one. I mean, in either direction, really.
Yeah. I mean, I like the idea of a place where there isn't a proper winter.
Like Mediterranean, they call it, don't they? Mediterranean climate, where it's kind of a little bit of variation, but it's one season-ish. It's not like on the equator, but it's one season-ish all year round.
Sort of, yeah. I mean, it still does get nippy in the Med.
A bit
I think
a bit like living in a dome in a sci-fi show.
No, it's given up. That's what I look like now.
Oh, there you go.
Fuck you, camera.
Yeah. I think I wouldn't be surprised if Plant Guy makes it into the thumbnail this week. It took us a few goes to get the thumbnail for last week.
But you got it. You absolutely got it.
I'm not sure it was the best of the bunch, actually. The more I think about it, the more I think pathetic space cowboy ties himself in own string is kind of...
No. I mean, I
think there were two involved.
There's taste involved, but I liked the... What was the final one?
What do you think of my scones, you bitch? Or something like that?
Yeah, I quite like that one.
That's funny. Especially with that Bobby insert. I'm just out for a run. The inserts get me.
Yeah, I like the inserts. It's a bit tabloidy, isn't it? It's like shock horror.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Peanut.
Peanut found in trouble yet again. Is he already bored of his new toy?
He's torn it to bits, mostly.
Oh, good boy. Good job.
He was playing with the squeaker of it on the bed last night, though. That was fun when I was trying to get
just
to
the
sleep.
squeaker.
Well, no, turns out it had 2 squeakers in it, and he ripped one of them out within about an hour, but the other one's still in there.
I swear I've seen a TikTok or something. I think it was a pug dog or something like that playing with the squeaker, and the owner just picks up the squeaker and sticks a knife through it and then gives it back, and the dog looks so fucking disappointed.
Well, that's...
He's opened a door, and he's misbehaving in another room now.
Oh, mischief. If you wanted mischief, you'd have got a cat.
You'd be surprised.
Different kind of mischief, isn't it, really?
Yeah. I love how cats just love to get into things.
Just sitting in things, and they just like being contained. They like, I think there was one on Freddy. I mean, the formula that you've seen lots of, but like, yeah, it was that they've got the cat like a new bed, and then the empty box is next to it, and the cat's just sitting in the box.
Yeah,
yeah. I think it's like a childlike defiance where cats do not like going where they're supposed to go. Like, I think that's a legitimate, like I think that's an actual part of their feline psychology. And I think it has to do with things like, you know, when cats like get under their feet seemingly deliberately.
Yeah.
I think they're doing that like literally to like get in your way to like, look, I can make an impact too. Look at me. I can, you know, you're at my command, human, you know, and I think that like they know it's a bed for them, but it's like, you know what? I'm going to go in the box because fuck you. I
think it's something to do with a cardboard being very insulating. Like if just putting your hand on cardboard, like it feels warm, and you know, cats obviously like warmth.
I'm going to go shut all the doors again. Hang on.
Why don't they make beds out of cat beds out of cardboard then?
Because they would also tear them to pieces when they got bored.
Hey, hang on a minute. Yeah, but that's part of that's a feature. You could sell that as a feature. Dragon's Den, that is.
Dragon's Den. Let's get on it.
Yeah.
Reggae cat bed.
Reggae cat bed. Yeah. Let's get to grips with an inside man.
I don't know.
Ham. They love ham.
Yeah, but then like how? I mean,
just a pig's carcass as a bed.
That's very expensive for a cat's bed.
That's fair. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, like it's like idea. Yeah, because it's premium ham as well.
Is the ribs? The Americans like eating the ribs.
You're not a fan of ribs?
Oh no, they're good. Ribs are great. Yeah. Some knick-knack ribs.
I mean, that's one where the vegan stuff doesn't necessarily match up to the meat stuff. Is where you're actually eating a bit of the animal, like off the bone or whatever. Like
yeah, it's one of those things where I think vegan food shouldn't try to emulate. There's no point emulating that. It is inherently a meaty thing. It's a body part. You know, you can't. And I don't know. Yeah,
well, I mean,
something just equally tasty.
It's usually like a filler substance, but with the same sauces that you would put on a barbecue ribs. You can do the same with like cauliflower and corn, sort of just cut out into like particular ways. There are like sort of pseudo rib items that you can use that, when cooked in the right way, are just as tasty. Like they're not.
I mean, that one that you've been talking about lately, the jackfruit, that does like it's if you've got a recipe with chicken in it, because chicken doesn't have ton of flavour. Like it's you know, in a curry or something, I could totally something that just has that texture. I mean, honestly, I could have a curry just without the meat. I'm not fussy about the meat in a curry.
Yeah, well, they do say, and I don't know if there's any truth to this, that the reason why curries are so well spiced is because, like, you can use meat that's a bit on the turn, and the spices cover up the.
I've heard that. Yeah, I'm not sure how.
I mean, not nowadays, I imagine.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be honest, if you're thinking of India, right, where they spice up a lot of food, then that's quite a warm country. That I mean, food probably turns pretty quickly there.
Yeah, it feels like there's a bit of shady racism in that.
Could be.
They just use spice to cover up rotten food. You know?
Yeah, I think
also, I mean, in India,
a racist trope.
India's very veg. I mean, I think Sikhs are, or you know, if they're adherent Sikhs, they're vegetarians.
Yes, I mean, you say like largely vegetarian. It's 30% according to Wikipedia.
But that's big though.
I mean, it's big for the world. It's big in the grand scheme of things, but like you hear of India.
I'd imagine most people who aren't vegetarians probably significantly less meat than certainly than Americans.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, jackfruit is kind of like that's great, and also can be canned. Which as per our previous podcast, we like cans. Canned goods is.
I was
cans. I thought you were talking about food stuff there.
I was looking into Sikhism recently because Sikhism seems pretty cool. And their sort of like Sunday service seems to be like equivalent of something. You know what I mean? They're going to temple is like it's just a big meal. It's just a big meal where anybody's welcome kind of thing, which I think is that's pretty fucking cool.
Okay.
And
Sikhs are pretty cool,
obviously.
from what I know. Yeah.
Well, that's,
our local spa shops run by Sikhs, and they're lovely people. Not to judge all Sikhs by the people who run the spa shop, but you know what I mean.
Well, I don't think I've ever met an asshole Sikh. So I mean,
No.
they've got
I've not seen any Sikhs in the Expanse.
Oh, also, I got into a YouTube rabbit hole one day. This unconnected from me being curious about Sikhism, but it was just Sikhs showing how they put the turban on in the morning.
Oh,
it's some fucking effort because it's not like we kind of think of it as like a hat, but no, it's just it's just a piece of fabric that they tie in a very intricate way and very specific like folds and stuff. It's really cool.
I mean, they all seem to be pretty like well attached.
Yeah.
So
and it's just there's no pins or it's just a piece of fabric support. It's like a dome in a way. It's just a piece of fabric that's supporting itself through like tension and stuff.
That's
really
fantastic. Cool. Oh wow!
I'll find a video actually afterwards and link it because it's really good, or the one that got me into it.
And we've got boring old Mormons in the Expanse.
Well, I mean, they do dress real boring, don't they?
I think Mormonism, from the outside, because it's kind of Christianity, but not. It's Christianity adjacent, right?
With some DLC added on, yeah.
Kind of like who the ones that knock on the door a lot.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah, they're kind of like the most boring form of mainstream religion. Do you know what I mean? From the outside.
Yeah. But one thing about Jehovah's Witnesses that I think they do get right is that it's in their religion to not celebrate birthdays.
Why is that right?
Because I don't know. Who likes birthdays when they're not a kid?
When I was a kid, I loved them.
Yeah.
As an adult, no feelings either way.
Exactly, and that's reflect.
But I mean, birthdays are for children. We kind of mostly stop celebrating them as an adult, So it just make children. Because I remember the Jehovah's Witness kids at school. They got no Christmas and they got no birthday. Although, to be fair, a lot of farmers' kids didn't celebrate birthdays or Christmas. And it was just they were so like sad.
Sad
Christmas, yeah, because they weren't getting presents. Everybody else is getting presents, talking about what presents they've got, and the Jehovah's kids are just like got nothing.
I mean, they've just. I mean, I appreciate the capitalistic nature of it. I'm not a religious guy. I'm not even a fan of like organized religion. But honestly, like, to be honest, if you were a pretty staunch Christian, you'd probably be relatively against the monetization of Christmas, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, the tabloid stuff about like they're going to ban Christmas, Sharia law, they're going to ban Christmas. Like the only person who's ever banned Christmas in the UK was Oliver Cromwell, who was a devout Christian.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, I think there is some legitimacy to the war on Christmas. I mean, first of all, it should cease its occupation.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
The war on Christmas will continue until it ceases its occupation of November.
No, I like. It doesn't matter whether it's Christmas or Diwali or Eid or like whatever. I don't care. But having a celebration where we just celebrate, like, first of all, the passing of the seasons. I think that's nice. Being aware of the seasons, and also just like coming together as assuming you like your family, it's cool if you fine if you don't. Coming together as family, giving gifts to each other. Acknowledging that other people exist and have wants and needs. I think that's nice.
Yeah. But then
I'll try again. But is there any possibility we can talk about the Expanse?
What's that?
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is though, like with Christmas, I feel, and I'm not an anti-Christmas person for action, right? But like, it does feel quite hollow
like your
when
Christmas hunks. That's what you like.
I like my Christmas hunks. That's my favorite thing about Christmas. But it does, doesn't it sometimes feel just a little bit surface level?
Oh, I mean, the hyper commercialization of it, I'm against. Yeah, we should roll back on that. And also, like, it's shitty if you're poor at Christmas and like you feel like you can't get your kids stuff, you know, and like that's horrible. Something should be done about that. But like, I don't think we should take away what it fundamentally should be. We should take away the way capitalism's corrupted it. But
as a as a family thing, it's quite a nice thing.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'm usually the for Christmas one, and Hamish is usually the against Christmas one. It's
not Christmas. It's not Christmas so much as a sort of midwinter meeting of the family thing. I mean,
this is a midwinter meeting of the family, all adjourned. Sorry, go on, Hamish.
I love Hamish's patience face. Like, I'll let you finish, and then I'll carry on my point.
I was just going to say, when I was a kid, obviously it was presents, but then a lot of crap happened around Christmas in my family as well, so I've never been that into it. And then when I was married, it was nice for a few years because we'd meet up with her family, and like she had 3 brothers, and there would be a big family gathering sort of thing, and that was quite nice. But since then, I'm not really bothered about it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of years I'm feeling shitty with the anxiety. Like, personally, I kind of opt out of a lot of it. But I like that it's going on. I like that it's another reason for people to, like, escape from capitalism. Just find a reason to be nice to each other. It's like when, in summer when it's the first sunny day and everybody's cheerful. Like, you go out and see it, it's like, hello, morning, how you doing? Like, it just raises everybody's spirits. And I think Christmas, when it does do that, because also it can be a very stressful time as well. But when it's that, I think that's a good thing.
I don't like the fact that so many people go into debt around Christmas, though.
Yeah, no, that all of that stuff should be.
And also, like the genuine merriment is great, but it does seem to come at a cost, right? Like, and I suppose if Christmas was more sincere, then it wouldn't come at that cost, right? We'd all find a better way to make it work, right? Like, it's so much pressure to like make sure your kids are happy or to make sure that someone else, and don't get me wrong, I got it easy, right? Like, everyone in my life is pretty chill about Christmas, so there isn't really that kind of stress. So, maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but like, I just kind of, I do kind of feel pretty bad for the people that go into debt over Christmas, because I don't think Christmas is worth going into debt.
I think we should normalize like making, handmade things or just doing something thoughtful for somebody. It doesn't have to be like a material thing. But I mean, we were very poor, particularly over Christmas some years, and my mum would just knit clothes for my action men and stuff like that. Like, we get a toy or something, but a lot of the presents would be handmade. And my dad was very handy, so like I had like a homemade wooden sledge one year, fucking great. But yeah, a lot of knitted stuff, a lot of crafted stuff, because they just couldn't afford,
I mean, yeah, I wish that was
and like we appreciated the shit out of that. I think there's a feeling that kids wouldn't appreciate, they want the latest toy and blah. But no, we fucking appreciate it. We appreciated that my mom spent like 3 months knitting us all, in secret as well, like
guerrilla knitting.
Yeah.
I actually, interestingly enough, I'm making a present for a friend out of wood. Yeah, carving out an incense burner.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing. That's it. That's what it should be.
Yeah. It's
if you've got no, because some people don't, again, saying, oh, you should just craft presents, tell that to the single mum working 3 cleaning jobs and looking after, but just doing something thoughtful, just, a letter or, just stuff like that. Yeah.
It's, but that's like, as you say, like it's, I guess, I guess I have a lot of sympathy for the people that struggle with Christmas.
Like, for sure, absolutely, yeah.
But wrong way.
But no, you're right. Like it is nice that it's. I don't know. It feels like at a time when the days are short and it's not much to do. In the summer, you can do so much in a day. like outdoorsy stuff with people and friends and stuff. But like in winter, after it gets dark, you kind of start settling in. At least in your mind, I always find. And I suppose Christmas is kind of nice to just have a reason to take a few days off or something, right?
I mean that as well, yeah. The days, but I fundamentally, I just like anything that makes you think of other people and stop being selfish for a moment, and you know, and anti-solipsistic and selfless. Like, I mean, I know it can go the other way, but anyway, should we Expanse?
Yeah. Oh well, one thing to end on is that my town has a lantern parade around Christmas, and it's delightful. And it's really nice, well attended. Like it's one of the most attended
they
events in the town.
They do town things here. Like the switching on of the lights happened.
That's nice.
End of last week.
Yeah,
I love carolers. We don't really get them around here. It's too working class. But I like when you hear carolers coming around. I love that.
It's been a long time since I heard a caroler, and I'm very grateful for it. It's all right when they're on the high street and you can just I
hate modern Christmas music and Christmas pop music, but I love the whole you got me merry gentlemen blah blah blah. I love hearing that shit.
Okay, I mean it still falls under the category of me not liking music, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you're weird though.
Yeah, well, can't argue with that. Right, The Expanse.
The Expanse.
Well, it took us 20 minutes. This is an exciting big episode as well, and I thought we'd have got into it quicker for that. Yeah,
I felt that there was more build-up.
There's a build-up, but there's also a bit of left field excitement and adventure. Hang on,
I don't think we should get straight to it, but I love the whole bit on Mao's yacht. I fucking love that bit.
Yeah, and that goes on into the next episode.
With one of my favourite, again, another one of my very favourite scenes is, and it's what you drew when we first started doing this.
Yeah, I saw it. Cucumber sandwiches.
Yeah, I love that. She just and then she picks up the whole fucking plate.
Right, Drew, we've lost you a wee bit there.
No, everybody's flickering out for me. Am I back?
You're back, but you're red. Yellow. You're coming back.
Yep. We're taking turns disappearing for me.
Ah, right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you're looking good for me.
One of the things I like talking about Bobby, why not, is on the shuttle when they're still getting to the yacht, and she laughs a bit and smiles. You hardly ever see Bobby laughing or smiling before that.
She laughs at Avasarella like Avasarella's like shitting her pants, and Bobby's just like, yeah, this is every day for me.
And also like some of the banter between her and
yeah. Oh wait, yeah, because Avasarella's like, distract me. And then Spy starts talking all logistical stuff, and then he's like, "No, shut the fuck up."
Yeah, she laughs at that, and it's really interesting to see her like laughing and smiling.
So I'm starting to think that Spy is some kind of sex magnet, because I think
what? I'm not sure where that came from. Wow.
Well, because I think most of his conversations with Bobby was flirting, really. Like he sort of scoped her out.
I thought it was a sort of professional sizing up, is how I took it.
I thought that was like he was trying to figure out, are you
they're
somebody
both military
who habitually abandons your causes, or is this like an exception for you?
No, it's a bit like negging, like he's like winding her up.
No. Can we separate negging from flirting?
I mean, but I'm using the very loosest definition of the term, right?
Like playful bants.
Playful bants, yeah. Because he doesn't talk to Avasarella like that, and he doesn't talk to he's quite good, and this is like his spy instincts, maybe. That's like he's working out he knows the kind of person. He tests the waters with a bit of fun, like a little bit of, because like all that stuff at the beginning when he first talks to Bobby, like where's the old lady and all that kind of stuff.
I don't see that when he's talking to Avasarella. I think it's always flirtatious.
Very flirty with Avasarella. Yeah.
I don't see it with Bobby.
No. It's different flirt. It's like that. But the thing is, the way that he switches modes makes me feel like it's very playful.
I'm open to it. I don't
with
see
both
it myself.
Of them. Yeah, I don't quite see it.
He's just a big flirt. He's just a big flirt. He's a hunk and he knows it.
Yeah, no, I think he's definitely a flirt for sure.
But he's just flirting in different ways for the different ladies.
He's a slut. We know he's a slut.
Well, he's just a flirt. Like he's not, laying pipe or nothing.
What do you think laying pipe means? I have to ask you this.
It means having sex, laying pipe.
No, I think it means having a shit.
Yeah, this is the joke. This is the joke from The Boys that we mentioned, where she comes into it, is like, do you want to come back to my place and lay some pipe? And he's like, that doesn't mean what you think it means.
Hang on a minute.
Oh,
Hang
Chris
on a minute.
genuinely thought that.
I thought you were referencing that.
I thought he was referencing that as well, and that's why I was like,
I thought you were being ironic.
Laying pipe. All right. Dictionary.com slang. What does laying pipe mean? This is dictionary.com slang dictionary. Right. What does laying pipe mean? The expression laying pipe is a very visual euphemism for using one's penis to have vigorous sex with another.
Never heard it.
Where does laying pipe...
Is there another one then? Is it the other way round? Is it something about cable? Yeah. Are we the idiots?
Where does laying pipe come from? Pipe goes back to Old English and comes from before it, a Latin root, and comes from before it, a Latin root meant to imitate the sound of a musical pipe. Oh, so it's like onomatopoeia. Pipe.
Oh, pipes in onomatopoeic. I didn't realise. Yeah, pip, 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 pip.
Yeah. In its early days, a pipe referred to a hollow cylinder. No, this is okay. This is not about laying pipe anymore.
No, that's about pipes.
See what Urban Dictionary has to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Urban Dictionary, laying cable is a big poop.
Laying cable, yes, but laying pipe.
I've reversed it in my head, and it is who is wrong. Yeah, so it's the joke. The joke is the other way around in the show.
Yeah.
It sounds more like taking a shit.
Laying cable.
No, laying pipe.
I mean, now we've had this conversation, I'm probably gonna have to reevaluate my.
There's a lot of argument about it. Which is why I think it's probably best avoided.
No, to be used more.
I don't. Yeah, well,
you're never quite sure whether somebody's had sex or had a shit.
Okay. Well, okay. I mean, I'll take the W. But yeah, like I think, like, you know, I don't think he's a man whore. I just think he likes being playful. He's just a bit of a flirt. He's probably got a wife or something, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess this is like stereotypical in TV shows and that, but spies don't tend to have wives because, you know, how do you do that? Or husbands, or, you know, whatever.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean,
he does seem to be like Avisaril's beck and call all the time.
All the famous spies. Matt Damon, James Bond.
James Bond was married.
Depends
in the show, though, right?
In one of the films, he is.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like only in one of
5 minutes,
something, right? Like, yeah, he's generally a solo guy.
Does she get killed immediately?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's why spies don't get married. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, so that's just my take on it. Aaron Wright was kind of interesting in this one, wasn't he? I
kind of admire Aaron Wright in this one.
And we also get as Chris would say, a bait and switch as to what he's up to.
A bait and switch.
Yes, yeah. You think he's going to top himself?
He I didn't think he was going to top himself, but I didn't.
Not even when he was writing letters to his loved ones and handling about a vial of like poison.
Not necessarily, because I didn't expect that. I thought that was just like because he was going to get like flogged in the public square. You know, like that was. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily expecting a suicide or anything like that.
We also meet, of course, important new character Aaron Wright Jr.
Oh yeah. My God, right? If I was Aaron Wright Jr., I would be shitting myself when my dad. Yeah, was like.
Yeah.
That was. I actually, to be honest, for the kid actor, I mean, how old is he? Like 13 or something. he does a very good job of actually kind of like acting freaked out, because it's it's often difficult casting young kids because like they obviously they don't have the experience and they've got to go to but I think he did a real good job on that one. So bravo, kids.
15 to 16.
15 to 16. Yeah, I mean that's a very difficult age for acting because you're super self-conscious at that age.
yeah.
When you're like 12, you're a bit more confident. Like you lose confidence through your teenage years.
I know that's the norm. It was the opposite for me, but I know that's the norm. I was a shy kid, and as soon as I hit puberty, my shyness disappeared, and I was just confident.
Oh,
but I know it's usually the other way around. Yeah.
But his son also does look like he's going to a very posh school. So
maybe all schools are posh in the future.
Well, obviously not, because the doctor guy.
But he might have gone to a posh school. It's just that, but then you just get selected or not selected for a job.
United Nations Institute of Science, I think, is where he goes.
Okay, that sounds pretty posh.
Yeah, Science Land. But yeah, so Aaron Wright poisons the Mars guy, who his Mars counterpart, right? Which is that. I mean, that's like a super big deal, right? Like,
I love another bait and switch that, like, obviously you think he's poisoned the whiskey.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "No, I got you. I got you 2 hours ago."
Yeah. 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not what I read from it.
No, he says that happened
180 minutes ago.
And that's why he drinks the whiskey. He says, no.
It was on the what do you call it? The program for the opera. Was it an opera or a
opera?
Opera.
I think it was an opera they went to. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Because I thought, like, when he finished the other guy's whiskey, I thought it was like, we made this poison that can only kill you. See?
Well, it doesn't really matter at that point where he gets it from, but he does say, but no.
I just thought they'd been talking for 180 minutes. It's like, to be fair, since you were slamming the whiskey for 180 minutes by like what it looked like, you'd probably be way more sloshed.
Yes, you'd be quite pissed.
Yeah, because that whiskey looked like it was very easy going down.
Wasn't the reference that it was the whiskey from Whiskey Galore as well?
I don't know that. What's Whiskey Galore?
That? It's an old film, film about a bunch of villagers that have a load of whiskey to wash up on their island or whatever.
Oh, I know that one. Yeah.
Also, yeah, because they are wearing the white shirts in this one as well, which kind of looks a little bit. I don't like the look of the white shirts. I like the collarless look, but I don't like it with the white shirt. The white shirt doesn't work with it.
Can you stick that up?
What, the white shirt?
Yeah.
All right, I'll show what I got here. They're both sort of wearing it. They're wearing it as formal wear. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm going to find a good one. Because the thing is, it's like they're not always in the middle of the shot. So it's like they're usually off to one side. All right, I'll do this, I think. Okay. Let's see. Right. Select background. Add background. And I'm going to do. Okay. Can you see these ones?
I think that's so. That's going to be. So they've just been to a black tie event, right? Essentially, like if you go into the opera, it's black tie. And I mean,
not nowadays, but yeah.
Yeah. But at that, when you're of that status, it would still be. And I think that's the modern black tie. Yeah,
but I think it looks shite. Like it's.
I don't mind it.
You look like a penguin.
I mean, you do in a tuxedo.
You do in a tuxedo. Tuxedos look trash.
You don't like tuxedos either.
Disgusting garments.
How about white tie?
No.
You don't like that either.
No, it's disgusting.
Tails, not a fan of white. I think white tie.
I don't like the
tacky.
tails. Yeah.
What do you think, Hamish?
No, I think white tie particularly looks tacky. Black tie.
I prefer white tie to black tie.
No, if white tie you look like you belong on top of a wedding cake. You know. A bit of colour for fuck's sake, you know. And the thing is with black tie is you can't really just wear a different colour like bow tie because then you start looking like a clown.
I agree. Yeah, you can't mix it up with the tuxedo really, unless you're careful. And it is, if it's black tie, then the tuxedo is supposed to be black.
Yeah. Although Or what's the one with is the white jacket still count as black tie or?
No, if it's the white jacket, it's white tie. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I mean, there are such things as white tuxedos, but that wouldn't.
Yeah, but they also have like light blue tuxedos, and you just look like a game show host in those.
Yeah,
like an American game show host as well.
White tie consists of a black tailcoat worn over a white dress shirt.
This is. Like it just looks. Like I like. I'm starting to get a bit of disdain for the like. I don't necessarily mind the suit and tie when you can like mix it up or just have a bit of color in it.
Or be like me and be a wacky independent person with wacky ties, even though you have to wear shit. Because that's better. I do like that replaces having to find a personality for yourself.
I like a suit without a tie. I think suits look quite nice.
The suit jacket looks nice. I think silly. Ties are silly. I like that they can sometimes add like an accent of color, but then wear a shirt that color, wear a colorful shirt then, or like wear a shirt with a color.
I mean, this is part. I linked it to you we kind of when you touched on the dress before. It is part of the great. What was it called? The Great Male Renunciation or something like that, which came out of the Enlightenment, and it was turning away from fancy clothes for men, basically. Towards simplicity. And I think I can see I like simple clothes myself. I like utilitarian clothing, but for those who want to be a bit more of a peacock, like, I'm cool with it. Yeah, it'd be better than just boring fucking suits.
Yeah. Like, I mean, my big issue with the suit is the dress shirt. I think the dress shirt is a stupid piece of. If you just banned the white dress shirt, then you'd solve like 70% of the fashion issues there.
One thing I'd like to see the return of is the ruff.
Yeah,
I do like a ruff, like a full-on Elizabethan, like this like that. That's cool.
Neckwear's
will
quite
we
good.
See you wearing them soon? Will we?
You what? Sorry? Yeah.
We're going to start seeing you wear them on the
just with these clothes.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't mind a cravat. I know that's like super like.
No, I can see. I get you liking a cravat, definitely.
Cravats can look nice. I think they often don't, but I think they can.
Chris,
look nice.
Chris looks quite dapper with his, with like a t-shirt and a cardigan and what have you, or a shirt and a cardigan. I'm more of a garish, horrific person with no style, so I tend to wear like a Hawaiian shirt or something like that.
I mean,
Hawaiian shirts are great.
That's more the peacock style.
They seem better for the larger man as well,
Yeah, no, definitely. No, I've got like Hawaiian style shirts.
Well, you could almost say that little one is vaguely in that style.
Do you know where the word cravat comes from? It's kind of interesting.
No, I don't.
It is from some time in history. I forget when, but when there were a lot of.
I'm glad we learned something today.
There were a lot of Croatian mercenaries in France at the time, and Croatian mercenaries wore a piece of fabric around their neck, so it was Croat. It was a French version of Croat, and then that evolved into the necktie over time. It caught on in France, and then it became the necktie.
I mean, this means business, right? This is not.
Yeah, inside the shirt. Yeah,
with your smoking jacket.
Yeah. Like this is all right. Like it's kind of comfy. It's more comfy than
Yeah.
And then I got my 80s and my liddles. I'm quite dapper if I do say so myself. Yeah. But like it's the white dress shirt without a tie, it looks out of place. But like if you have just a nicer, like an interesting coloured shirt or something like that, then
Is Aaron Wright wearing a tie? I don't think he is he in that picture?
No, he's not. But he's wearing something around the collar, like a.
He's buttoned up still, though, isn't he? See, the Martian dude has got his tie like loosened off and hung around his neck.
Yeah. I mean, in the one where he's in the bit where he is, where is select background. There we go. Sorry, I don't know why I'm even saying it to myself out loud now. When he's doing the message,
something you do, don't you? Plus, we're both, yeah. He's got like a buttoned up collarless.
Yeah, that looks bad. I think that looks bad.
Yeah.
I do like a white shirt, like a simple white shirt under a black suit. Like I like that look, but not like that. I don't know what's wrong with that, but it looks like a vicar who's supposed to, forgot to put on the dog collar part.
Kind of, yeah. Like that's, but then
it's ecclesiastical.
yeah. But I quite like the idea of like t-shirts under suit jackets. That's like
yeah. Like a full suit, in fact, with just a plain t-shirt instead of I'm cool.
That would be how I would dress.
That is the sort of American millionaire look, though, isn't it?
It is, but we shouldn't let them, because it's a nice look, so we shouldn't let them.
Yeah, we shouldn't let them. What's the word I'm looking for?
Appropriate.
Appropriate. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, by the way, although they can have the salmon shorts, they can have those.
I'm not salmon shorts.
They can keep them.
Adults should not wear shorts.
Excuse me.
I wear shorts all the time, and I've got to wear shorts most of the year.
No.
We literally have the expression to have grown out of short pants. Short pants are for children. When you become an adult,
I still wear short pants. I wear pants all year round.
Absolutely.
I wear pants all year round. I don't wear trousers. I don't wear long or short trousers, but I do wear pants. Thank you.
Typical fucking Gen Z.
Yeah, Hamish.
No, I wear shorts.
You and your youthful rebellion.
10 months of the year I wear shorts.
When I put if I have to wear shorts,
you're not a fat man. You see, you're not a fat man.
I feel humiliation.
Oh, I always feel I feel humiliation all the time, so it doesn't bother me.
It's like wearing a nappy or sucking on a dummy. Like it's for children.
No, yeah, but I've got no pride, so it doesn't matter.
So you think children just wear short pants and say poo and wee?
Well, they should. No, children shouldn't say poo and wee. We should teach them the proper fucking words so they don't speak like twats when they're adults.
So what are the proper words again?
I mean, piss, shit, urine, feces, defecation. Like, pick any of those. Any proper word, not a fucking.
If someone just was like, "Excuse me, I need to defecate," that would be weird.
That would be weird. But I need a piss isn't weird, or I need a shit, or I need to go to the toilet. Like, there's plenty of ways to say it without sounding like you're talking fucking baby talk.
What about dog poo?
No, dog shit. Dog feces, dog stool, dog whatever you like. Just not
stool's way too medical.
I'm not even saying it. I hate saying it. The word irritates the shit out of me.
It irritates
the poop out of you.
Dog spore.
Spore.
Dog cable. Laying cable. Dog lays cable.
Dog cable. Yeah.
That's only if it's one continuous bit,
yeah, it could be fiber optic, I guess. Or have you heard the one spending a penny in pounds? No, spending a pound in pennies.
No.
It's the type of poo where it comes out like lots of little small but relatively hard poos.
Yeah. Actually, do you know what? Before we got infantilized, when I was a child, what we used to call it was dog muck. I'm fine with dog muck. If you're middle class and you can't say the word shit without giggling and feeling embarrassed, like dog muck, that's fine.
I mean, if the word shit is just like it's a vulgar sounding word,
but that is racism. That's because Anglo-Saxons were here. We had our language, and the correct word, the normal word for shit back then was shit. That was the Anglo-Saxon word, or something similar. And then you fucking Normans came in, and you said, no, we're hoity-toity Normans. Did a genocide in the north, just like thingy aside.
Genocide aside, yeah.
Genocide aside. And then said, no, that's how common people talk. This is proper speech. This is posh speech. The French fucking way.
And you're calling Chris a Norman.
You cannot say shit anymore. It's le peu.
Are you saying Chris is a Norman? Is that what you're saying?
I have some Norman. I have some Norman heritage.
Oh man.
So it's you lot coming over here being racist, essentially.
Yeah, it's weird that I can trace my lineage back that far, but yeah, it's a bit of Norman. Like, I mean, to be fair, I'm kind of guessing everyone's got a bit of Norman in them, right?
I mean, we're all a mixed bag, aren't we?
We're all a mixed bag, aren't we? Yeah. Most of it comes down to like the lineage of names, isn't it? And
yeah.
And that's of course very patriarchal, really.
I think, I mean, most people. It's interesting. Danny a while back was doing a family tree, and she could go back really far because there's records, right, of immigration, emigration, all that kind of stuff. But for like me, I can go back like 3 generations, and then nobody's got any fucking idea because how would we know? You know, if you're working class or middle class in Britain, like your knowledge of your family tree doesn't go, and you know, except in in rare circumstances.
Yeah. Because I mean, my lineage is it has some recorded books because they were given a fancy wedding present a long time ago, and it was written down in a book. But it does remind me very heartily that my family is of commoner origin. So that's like it's written in the book, it's like commoner family.
There's also that thing you get a lot in England, in Britain, I guess in general, where whatever the sort of local aristocratic family is, like everybody in the area goes like, oh yeah, we're related to them. Like like 6-7 generations back, somebody like blah blah blah.
That would be Rees-Mogg here.
Oh dear.
Well, I'm not from here originally, so it doesn't matter. You know?
Yeah,
for me, that would be the Earl of Mar. That's the local aristocrat in the area I come from.
Ours are the Fitzherberts.
I think that was Lord Beaufort. Yeah, Lord Beaufort.
Anyway,
okay.
So in this show, The Expanse, which we've not talked about very much.
I have a question.
It's Chris's fault. Take us through what happens, Chris. But
but this here, just whilst we've got this here, does that where I'm sitting, where it says encrypted connection here, right? He's so as I understand it, when you're sending transmissions in space, you're sending what is effectively a video note, like what you'd send on WhatsApp or something like that. Right?
Yeah. It tells you at the top as well. It's tight beam, which makes it harder. You have to be very targeted, so that makes it harder to pick up.
Ah, right. Okay.
And also, it's like a video. It's like a video message. It's a It's not a live message, but I mean they're fairly close to Earth. It wouldn't have taken that long, but he's left it like that deliberately.
Yeah. I'm just kind of curious because, like, when they say the encrypted connection, like, obviously they will be communicated through an encrypted connection. Obviously, like even if they were just asking to pick up some milk on the way back or something, it'd be like encrypted connection, right?
From those space cows.
Yeah, from the space cows. But like that, I feel that wouldn't be there when you're just playing the video. The video has already made it to its destination.
That's to make it look more sci-fi-ish, isn't it? Yeah, that's.
I don't think it's important. This is all just
like the face recognition thing. It's just to make it look out. Yeah.
And is that how you share it on Facebook and Facebook? And
hang on, I'll have to bring Chris up independently now. Yeah, those little buttons there. Yeah, that'll be what they are.
Yeah,
that's exactly what they are. Yep.
Facebook. It kind of fits, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So Aaron Wright basically. So what's he trying to do then, right? So
actually, hang on. Oh no, they can just about see that on your screen. I have to hide the flag for a second.
All right. My layout's a little bit different today, so I can see the 16:9 in all of you. There's a little bit of 16:9 in all of us.
Have you got any Scots in you?
Sorry. So Aaron Wright is basically so he encouraged Avasarala to go up and meet with Jules Pierre Mao.
I don't think he encourages her. I think
he's aware of it. Sorry, he's aware.
He sets it up, doesn't he?
No, it was already.
Isn't he an intermediary with that? No, he's not.
No,
sorry.
not at all. No.
Yeah.
Does he not encourage her to go up, or does he not?
No.
Yes, he does. He does.
Yes,
he does.
Because he says he'll grovel from a prison cell if he has to.
Yeah.
So
but she's already doing it and all. I mean, it's already all set up by the time she meets Aaron, right? It's not. I don't think he has to get involved in that respect.
Well, it is showing that he wants to meet.
But he knows that it's going to happen. So that part is what's important.
Yes, that's the important bit. And then and he knows that Avasarala and Jules Pierre Mao are meeting because
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Because at the same time, and he knows when to send it because the message is sent to them both. Right? It's like
I think where is the most important. Like Mao implies that he and Avasarala win it together. He's like, oh, you showed him where I was, kind of thing.
he does say that, but he also, because he probably would, right? Like if Avasarala is going.
No, I don't think. I think he must have tracked Avasarala or something.
Yeah, he tracked a shuttle. That's it.
Found out where.
That's
where
all that matters.
Mao
You're
because Mao's hiding out.
Okay, all right. Mao's hiding out. Okay, cool.
And he agreed to meet with Avasarala.
Yeah,
and so Aaron Wright knows she's meeting him, and then tracks her shuttle. There's no manipulation or anything.
No. That's not the key bit. The key bit.
Well, it's not a bit.
Is that Aaron Wright basically then flips the script once Avasarala is in the meeting, and he's basically saying, well, first of all, he doesn't admit to killing the Martian delegate or the Martian undersecretary or whatever the guy is, Martian vice CEO, and
does he say that he died of a heart attack?
Says he died of a heart attack,
and so simultaneously
makes threats.
He does say that he ordered the destruction of that Martian ship, though.
Yes, he did. Above Ganymede Station, because it was carrying proto-molecule.
Well, we don't know. No, I think they were going to pick up proto-molecule. It was a Martian Black Ops ship that was on its way to collect stuff from the scientists that they didn't know were already dead. Well, some of them were already dead because they ran into Holden and co.
So they were going to... Yeah, that makes sense, because I think Alex in the ship, maybe in a previous episode, was like, what's that ship going in? Must be Black Ops or something, wasn't he? He was saying that.
Yeah, that happens in this episode.
Oh, did it happen in this episode?
Because he's talking about the ship, saying that's coming up, and then he says, "Oh, it's just disappeared." And they say, and then Holden asks, "Has it veered off, or has it gone into stealth mode?" He says, "No, it's dead. It's gone. It's been destroyed."
Oh, right. I thought that was the thing above Ganymede Station originally. Oh,
well, it might have been around there, but that was. It wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, well, it might have been on its way in. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's it. So the Black Ops was on its way in when Alex was talking, and it was maybe blown up on its way out, or
no, it was blown up when it got. No, it was still on the way in.
Okay.
Okay. Right, okay.
So yeah. So that got blown up by
the order of Aaron
by
Wright.
Earth. Yeah, by the order of Aaron Wright. Yeah.
I don't know who did it, but.
Yeah, he might have been acting like without authorization there. That might have, well, it probably was just him. And,
almost definitely, yeah.
The King of Earth probably didn't know about it.
That would
because what Aaron Wright wants is he wants control of the proto-molecule and Mars not to have it. That's basically what Aaron Wright wants at this point.
Yes, although wouldn't he settle for Earth just having it? And Mars having it, both of them having it.
Possibly. It might be out of the bag with Mars having it, but I think, whether he'd settle for that.
He'd prefer to have the upper hand, is the point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why he destroys the courier, Black Ops courier ship that's trying to collect it.
What he really wants is a way back to not going to prison.
Yeah, he wants to be the hero.
Yeah.
And if that means, fucking over Avasarala, he doesn't mind.
I do admire, like, not like he's an arsehole, but I sort of admire the play, He was in a bad spot, and he took the things he had, and he made a good plan of it. Like, that's not bad going.
Yeah, I guess so. But it sounds to me like the way that he says is that he kind of convinced himself in his own head. Actually, you know what? I am right after all.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
There's a bit. Yeah. I'd go with that.
When he's in a room on his own after a few glasses of whiskey, he's like,
why should I take the fall for this? Like, I was,
I was only trying to do my best. So, I think, I don't know. He does seem a bit self-indulgent, but I don't like. I don't like Jules Pierre Mao, like as in like.
Well, nobody does.
Like as a character, right? Yeah. Like I'm not.
He's Chinese, right?
Yeah, we know. So we know you don't like the Chinese right away.
I knew this was going to come up. Right. Okay.
Well, that's because you're well documented. I mean, he's also, interestingly enough, the actor's got a French and Chinese name as well.
Yeah, I mean, a lot. I've said it before, but a lot of the names are very sort of like intentionally first name from one culture, second name from a completely what is usually quite a removed culture. And I think I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. But no,
I think he is to some extent culturally French because when we first see Avasarala meeting Jean-Pierre Mao, she calls him Monsieur.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But the actor's name is Francois
obviously
Chow,
French.
I think, or something like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, he does the evil villain thing very well, and
he's got a very Bond villain look to him, that's for sure.
Yeah,
and he does a very Bond villain sort of face as well. He looks smug and like he knows something that nobody else does all the time.
He does.
And he and also the grimace he gives on his way out is like kind of like, we will meet again.
Oh, I thought it was another smug look that I'm getting away from here. You've not caught me or whatever. You know?
Well, yeah, like that kind of thing. Yeah,
it was a peace out. It was like, I thought I had to negotiate with somebody I hate. Peace.
Yeah. So that's so what's Owen right? Is he going to just basically shoot down this?
No. I don't think he wants to shoot it down. He's assuming reasonably that Mao's men will take care of Avasarala and her crew, and that problem's solved, and Mao will get away. He's not going to broke. This is Mao's pleasure yacht. He's not going to, he wants to be friends with Mao, friends. He's not going to blow that up. He's going to assume that Mao will take care of that.
But it doesn't seem so.
It very much does. Where did we end actually on the what's happening?
He pieces out. So
his men. His men
security
kill.
detail take him away.
Yeah. But he's not like Avasarala's not going to get shot, presumably. But poker face it.
Poker face it. It's not looking good.
That's it. But like, I'm
Bobby's not armed. Doesn't appear to be armed. All they've got is one small pistol between the three of them. Yeah,
but they'll.
And this pleasure yacht isn't like it's big. It's got a staff. But it's imagine a billionaire's yacht. Then it's bigger because it's a spaceship, and it's going to have a security staff. Cooks and butlers and
Yeah, I mean, if he wanted to kill them, he could, but I don't think he will.
Why wouldn't he?
Because there's 6 seasons to the Expanse, and I think Avasarala's going to be kept around
because he's read the script.
Yeah, a little teleological thinking there, right? So that's that. Yeah, like I do quite like the bit on the yacht, but
Hamish, we're getting audio from the video.
Sorry, I'll mute it. I'm checking what happens. Literally,
I'm not sure where it leaves it actually on the pleasure yacht.
He just goes. He's like, he goes.
Okay, that's the last scene on the pleasure yacht.
So he's got people, and the rest. More of them come in. They're all backing out. Mao goes up the step. Bobby's put her body across Avasarala.
I like that because clearly, like even in the shuttle going up, like Bobby's not entirely on side with them. She's like,
right when he goes away, the 3 security guys that came in at that moment stay in the room with them. So they're outgunned 3-1. That's how it's left.
So Bobby's not entirely on board. She doesn't love Avasarala. She's like not on board. But as soon as shit kicks off, she puts herself right in front of Avasarala.
Yeah, but she knows that if Avasarala goes down, she's fucked.
I think it's more just she is that kind of person. She's like, this is somebody like a bit Amos. Like this is somebody who needs protection right now. I will protect them. I am a strong Martian Marine.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe that she's also protecting the cucumber sandwiches.
Maybe
that's going to be very important to her. Yeah, she does love those. I love her. The way she looks at those cucumber sandwiches is like just deep fucking love.
Yeah,
and she bites into one. She's like, and then she offers. She's a spy. Do you want one? And he's like, be cool. And
Bobby. She stacks them up a little bit as well.
Yeah, she grabs a stack.
So why does a billionaire's yacht serve cucumber sandwiches?
Because that's
fancy,
posh.
It's fancy. It's what Americans see as fancy food.
Yeah.
Oh really? I thought.
Yeah, with the little very small triangle with the cucumber, and then the the crust's cut off. Yeah, that's what Americans see as
right.
You know, like an English afternoon tea or whatever, you'll have
garden party
sandwiches and cakes.
Oh, right.
And they look to us rather than where they should look, to the French, for what is fancy.
Yeah, cucumber sandwiches is like cheap village food, like.
But it is what you have when you go for tea with the vicar, kind of thing. Cucumber sandwich. It's that
no. If the vicar hates you, right? The vicar hates you if he's giving you the cucumber sandwiches. He's not bringing out any of the nice grub.
Darily.
Yeah, darily. Yeah.
Well, cucumber sandwich is like almost. It's like as nothing as a sandwich can possibly be without having nothing in it at all.
Yeah.
And if it's served on white bread, go and fucking kill yourself. Like it's disgraceful, really.
Okay, I didn't know you felt that strongly about it.
Cucumbers are weird for me in that I don't like cucumbers because it's crunchy. It's crunchy plants.
No,
so
I love
cucumbers.
It.
But
but we know what you do with them.
If sandwiches have been in a box with cucumber, I love the flavor that they impart to things. So I think I like the flavor, but I don't like the texture. I think, which
they can be part of an overall. I don't mind the texture. I don't mind the flavor. But like if all you're putting into a white bread sandwich is cucumber,
I mean, I've never had one because it sounds awful.
It is awful.
Yeah, I think a cucumber sandwich in modern times tends to have like a cream cheese or something as well on it. I don't think it's literally just a piece of cucumber on bread. I might be wrong. But I did watch a YouTube video once of something that sounded nice. It was a French onion sandwich, right? Mm-hmm. I thought this was going to be some kind of delicious thing that the French. No, it's literally just a sliced round piece of onion on buttered bread with nothing else on it. But it looked disgusting.
Oh, okay.
It was just an onion, like cheese and onion sandwich, beautiful, but just onion on bread,
fried.
No, raw onion.
Oh, raw onion. Oh,
a sliced section of raw onion on buttered bread.
Oh,
and then at the end of the video,
I really didn't know you two were going to feel that strongly about posh type sandwiches.
It was another quick one.
I even tried to leaven things by making a joke about Chris sticking him up his arse, but this is. That didn't even get traction in this discussion.
No. The chef also did a radish sandwich, which was just raw radish.
You're saying
bread.
Chef?
Yeah.
He was a proper French chef, and he was like, "Oh, beautiful! Isn't this so delicious? Like beautiful recipe." Horrible.
Did he have the hat?
I think he may. In my memory, he does.
Was he? He was French, not Swedish, though. Yeah.
So, yeah, like I can see the idea of a fried onion sandwich being quite nice.
Oh, fried onions are great. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind.
I very much like raw onion. I think raw onion is delicious.
With stuff,
but just not like you're not just going to eat a plate of raw onion.
No, you're going to want it with as you say, maybe cheese
and onion, like I say, raw onion on a cheese sandwich. Just like those two, like the sharpness of the onion and the whatever the fuck, that beautiful.
Yeah. But yeah, onion's one of the best veg, and I'm so glad we can grow it in the UK, and also glad that we can pickle it. Yeah,
we've got the best ones. The colder the climate, the hotter the onion.
Yeah, and come the apocalypse, let's get pickling.
Let's get onioning.
Onions, and they're very easy to grow as well.
Even I've managed it.
Yeah. Just like anyone can grow them.
Big fan of pickling.
Yeah. Oh, pickling will when the electricity goes out, pickling and tinning are basically the things that we'll have to go to.
Have you got a tinning machine?
I don't, but I will try.
I'm going to invest in one in case the
apocalypse.
Things are coming.
I mean, the thing is, you also need things to put in it as well. So, I mean, I think, to be honest, I'll probably lean more pickling. But
have you got a lot of jars? Handy?
Sorry,
have you got jars handy?
Yeah, lots of jars,
Yeah, good.
So yeah, pickling is not a problem. But like, I mean, you can't, there'll be a canner in town, won't there? At some point, you take your foods, you get them canned, and then you're stored up for winter.
Yep. And drying and salting and all.
Oh, drying, yes.
You've got a town canner, have you?
Well, you will do in the apocalypse.
Oh,
that's,
I see.
That's
Right.
you know, all these new
I'm
professions.
I'm not quite.
You know, like you'll be a smoker. Like as in like you'll have someone will have the smoking hut and
so
they'll
smoke the ham and the
the
you
can
cheese
take
and
your
the
smoked
beef.
meats. I wonder if you could
fish
smoke vegetables.
I think you do. People do smoke vegetables, I
Can you
believe.
smoke some cauliflower? That'd be
No, Drew, not that way.
no euphemism there, but I mean, there'll probably be lots of work for cannabis growers as well. Can you do that?
I thought you were going to say cannibals, though.
Cannibals. There'll probably be some business for that too, but hopefully not. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm a big pickler guy. I mean, if I wasn't a vegan, I'd also be big into pickled eggs.
Oh, I love an egg.
Isn't it weird that pickled eggs are so dry?
yeah.
What else? What's something that you could pickle that isn't usually pickled? What about like tomatoes, sprouts, Brussels sprouts, pickled sprouts?
Oh,
you're a disgusting person sometimes, Christopher.
You are. You're vile.
Pickled.
Anyway, so this TV show we're talking about.
Potatoes. What about pickled potatoes?
Well, you get pickled that's got potato in it,
You can also. Is it still pickling if you put it in olive oil?
No, because it's not in vinegar.
It is pickling if you put it in brine.
Okay. Brine's okay, but less interesting. But it does. I guess
vinegar. Vinegar is great.
Yeah, vinegar's the best pickling substance. But, okay, sorry. Yeah, The Expanse.
Yeah.
So, have we covered the Aaron Wright?
More or less, yeah.
Okay. Holden is really mean to Plant Guy. Did not appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, this is Holden
totally
at
the end of his
chaos.
Yeah, at the end of it, I think. Yeah,
he's endangering everybody to shoot this one Smurf at this point, which is not a smart move.
No, not at all.
And damaging the ship in the process.
Yeah.
Which has consequences
in
the end.
Yeah, this is. I don't appreciate this version of Holden, and
well, it's a continuation. It's like a downward spiral that he's been going on for a few episodes.
Yeah, and it's convenient that Naomi and Amos are not here because they probably.
Yeah, they would overrule him or find a way to stop him. Whereas
there would have been conflict for sure.
Yeah, Alex has a much harder time sort of standing up to him.
And conflict, serious conflict between Holden on one side and Amos and Naomi on the other side might not end well.
No.
It's kind of a good job they're not on the ship, maybe.
Yeah. Like I mean, I don't know. Maybe maybe Holden could go for a spacewalk after the way he treated Plant Guy.
You're really defensive of what's the name?
Prax, yeah. Because the thing is, it's like he's like that proto person could be May. It could also be the other guy's son. What's his name?
That part of it doesn't bother me so much. The problem, I think Holden is wrong strategically here, or tactically, or whatever, whichever.
Oh yeah.
But in terms of like, do we shoot this proton monster or not? Like, I think like obviously Prax is going to want to try and communicate with it, work out whether it's May or not, which is worth a shot. But if it's a comes down to the make the decision kind of thing, yeah, I mean, like it has killed a lot of people. It does seem to be very aggressive and violent. Like,
I think that we should give peace a chance.
Yeah, no, I think I do lean that way. What my point is more that Holden, in terms of like, no, this is a monster, we should shoot it. That's not completely unreasonable. I think it's wrong, but I don't think it's completely unreasonable given the circumstances. That's not the part that he's doing wrong. The part is that he's going so far with it and endangering everybody. And
but I do like the Prax is like, but you don't have to shoot everything, like
yeah.
He's like,
I think he's a valuable voice on the crew. We do need somebody who's advocating for let's try fucking talking to it.
Actually, there's a bit of a parallel here between scientist guy and bald military man. with them talking about like, the military people, they always think everything's a weapon, and then there's the civilian guy that's always like, well, why do we have to shoot everything that we think is dangerous? Can we just at least give it a chance?
That scene comes up between Aaron Wright and Mars Aaron Wright as well, doesn't it? With Aaron Wright says you give a monkey a stick, he'll beat another monkey to death with it, kind of thing. Like that's his take on the proto molecule, which isn't great.
Yeah. Because I think the proto molecule,
it's his take and his course of action as well, basically.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, no one seems to be like recognizing that the proto molecule could solve a lot of problems. Like it could.
Well, some people are sort of saying that because he does. Yeah. When they have that conversation, they say that it could knock 100 years off terraforming Mars, for example.
He does. So there is
I think that is very much a theme of this season. Is like, tools in the wrong hands are weapons, kind of thing. And we've not really seen. We've not seen the proto molecule in the hands of anybody good yet to even see could it do good. We've got no idea, really.
Yeah. I mean, for a while I was holding on that Strickland might be decent. He might just be. he might have just been like like not necessarily like a ends justify the means kind of like, whereas like if you would be using it to treat serious genetic illnesses by turning them into Ubermensch, then like it's not necessarily an
I think the show wants you to think about those things, like it's setting up that character as to begin with, or maybe he is trying to help, for sure, but no, he's definitely taken the Hitler flop.
He's a nosy neighbor.
Yes, he's always looking at it. He's always nosing.
So I think like I'm kind of hoping that we're going to meet a friendly proto person.
As in face that. A proto monster, or a person
like,
who's dealing
like
with
proto
monster.
This.
We kind of touched on this last time, but we have got What's Happening on Venus, which I think reading it as if I've not watched the rest of the show. What's Happening on Venus is either under the direction of Jules, or it's under the direction of the proto molecule itself, or some combination of. Don't
you mean on Venus, Julie?
Jules for short. Sometimes.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I think right. People do call her Jules.
Occasionally, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. I just wanted to be.
Not Jules Pierre Mel.
Not Jules Pierre. No.
Or maybe Miller.
Yeah.
Miller in the mix somewhere potentially. Yeah, that's plausible.
Yeah, because the thing is, it did seem that Miller was requested.
My belief is Miller was, from the moment he got that job, drawn by the proto molecule to that place and time.
Like that seems like a destiny type of thing, definitely,
or an influence thing, not just a thing that happened organically.
Yeah, definitely. So we're watching. So Venus, I think, is like the example of the proto molecule being used for good. And then
not necessarily good. Just we don't know yet. It could be good because it's either Jules.
There's no humans involved.
Basically.
No, there's 2 humans involved.
Well, dead humans,
ex-humans,
and also the other people that were sacrificed to it.
100,000 belters.
Possibly, yeah.
So I think it's transhuman, as you would say, and the next stage of human evolution or whatever, like could be that is to me, that's the exciting prospect of it. We could have a generation of people that could survive in space without a vac suit, that could feed off of light.
But I mean, also they turn into a weird Smurf.
They don't. Maybe they don't have to.
That's under the direction of mean people. Yeah. But this is all also the theme of 2001. I mean, the monkey hitting each other with stick is a very obvious 2001 reference, and this is all the theme of 2001. Is we need, if we're going to explore space, we need to transhuman and become space people, not just Earth people.
Star Child.
Yeah.
So I that's, to me, this is the big mystery that is being laid for me is like the direction of the proto molecule. I think.
Did you just say like pipe?
Like pipe.
Laid like pipe. Yeah.
So You do see a little bit of it. It walks like a creature, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely. It's sort of.
It doesn't kill Bobby, so.
No, I think we get the impression from that scene that it doesn't.
Doesn't something rescue Bobby though? Doesn't something happen?
Yeah, but it doesn't. It doesn't go for the kill when it could. I think, and I think it's like it. Like what I think what we're supposed to think there that like this is a sort of a very. I don't know how to put it, but like a very it's very capable of violence, but it's also basically a child, and it's just if it's scared, it will defend itself, and it will get rid of anything that it sees as a threat. But so
it might have just been self-defense.
Yeah, or at least it's leaving that reading open. It's not just like necessarily a vicious killing machine that wants to kill everything. It's just trying, it's confused, scared.
Well, we could say one thing for sure. Well, not for sure, but the one that's used in the demo that's recorded by the drone, presumably is the same one that's in the containment unit that gets destroyed.
I don't. Oh no, because that was a small one.
No, not the child. Later on, when the grenade room.
Oh yeah,
the one that's restrained. If that's the same one.
That's the one. The one that's in the containment unit is the one that's outside now, for sure. Yeah. But I don't know if that's necessarily.
We don't know if it's necessarily. But what we do know is.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say what we do know for sure is that the one on the demonstration wasn't May.
It wasn't.
How do we know
because
that?
She was waving in the window.
It wasn't May. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
She's still in the dome when that all kicks off.
Yeah.
So they couldn't have converted her in the space of time they had.
Yeah, it could be the other guy's son.
Could be. We don't know at the moment. But
could be anyone.
Yeah, it could be. Well, there wasn't a number given, like 12 of them or something. I can't remember.
Oh, I
can't remember. Maybe I'm making that up in my head. But the dying scientist wound does say there's plenty more where she came from. She does actually say she.
Plenty more. I mean, what number is that? That's like at least 6, right?
That's reasonable. Yeah, 3, 4, 5 is plenty.
Plenty. Yeah, 2 is not plenty. 2 is just 2.
3, not 3 really. Yeah, I think it's 4 or 5 more plus. I would say is plenty. Yeah, up to obviously thousands potentially.
Yeah, more than 5.
Yeah,
or 5 or more rather.
Yeah,
plenty. And even then, 5 is on the lower side of plenty. I would say. There's a fair more number or a few more.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, there's only 3 of them on the ship. Technically, you only need 2 people for a mutiny, right?
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but you need to be sure of your physical ability to overcome the other person. I assume you're talking about Plant Guy and.
I mean, I think Alex is Alex sides with Prax, but not to the point where he'd,
Yeah, I don't think Alex is very handy.
Because on a legitimate salvage vessel, the rank of captain is perhaps not as sacrosanct as.
It's open for.
Yeah, it's not a military thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Because in the military, like you can get, there would be further repercussions once you get back to shore, right? Or under the jurisdiction
there's no structure above the captain, is basically the
thing.
You've really been turned against Holden, haven't you? Thinking about mutiny.
Kind of
yeah, that's interesting.
Because it's like it's a bit like
by the end of the episode, though, he's come down from he's had a big flip round and realised
he does, but we've heard that before. When he was first spinning out, and Naomi says, you were spinning out, and he says to her, "I need you to remind me who I am. I need you to, come to help me come back." And like that seems like he's apologising and saying, "Yeah, I've gone a bit crazy," but then he just goes even more crazy. So,
okay. Jeez.
and also it's that he's so sure of himself.
Yeah. I think that's the worst part of it. Yeah.
He's very headstrong about it. Yeah.
That's the thing. Like he's strong arming the people around him, even though that they're not as sure. Like it's it's one thing to be decided in your beliefs, but then it's a whole different thing to make people go along with it.
I mean, it's the downside of that quixotic nature. It's that surety, that certainty that you're good and you're doing good can be a problem when you're not doing good anymore.
Yeah.
So and the thing is, it's like it's all well and good to be Mr. Moral when it's easy to be.
Yeah,
not that it has been easy for everyone. But like it's like if that doesn't stand under pressure testing, then it's all for nothing, really, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll learn more about.
Yeah, I mean that's
other
like the problem with liberalism, isn't it? Really.
Yes. Yep.
So, is that? Should we go to Ganymede?
Yeah, but that's the other big thread, isn't it, Ganymede?
I thought this. I found this very sad. If I'm honest, I just found this very sad.
Yeah, well, you know what Drew said. I'm assuming we're talking about the ship the somnambulist trying to save people. Yeah.
Yeah.
What Drew said last time about the women on the ship sort of going against best interests holds up to me in this, because she doesn't even give she could have taken everybody on and hoped that they met up with Holden or somebody else. I mean, they're not like in the middle of nowhere. It's not like they couldn't meet up with another ship or try to reason with the Martian blockade and say, look, we've got all these people. You know, there was nothing to stop them picking up more air. It wasn't like it was going to run out in 10 minutes or something. You know, so it doesn't sit well with me.
Not only is she against that, she's against... Initially, she's against taking anybody.
Yeah, because she realises things are going wrong. Yeah, but also the other thing is that even Naomi seems to be happy enough with having rescued the 52, when Naomi presumably was 100% sure in her heart that they'd be meeting up with the Rocinante. Yeah. So again, none of that sits well with me.
I mean, maybe it's the case that figure of like we can take 52. Maybe that is literally to the next place where they can get air. So that is an absolute maximum. And also, I mean, the Rocinante's not going to have enough air.
No, but they were talking about offloading people to the Rocinante. That was Naomi's suggestion.
Yeah, but it's still, you know, again, it might not be able to carry that. I mean, this is benefit of the doubting hard. Like maybe we're not privy to all the information that they know, kind of thing. You know.
Yeah, like it's a little bit, I suppose, like getting onto a boat with not enough fuel, right?
Yeah.
But that's kind of what it is. I mean, she says there's room for 300, but there's only air for 52. Now, and there was over 100 people out there, so it wasn't like there was 300 people in the hallway waiting. It was about double that from their own estimates. So why not take the risk of, like I say, it wasn't like 52 people, air for 52 people for 10 minutes. It was presumably to get to the next station. So presumably they could still get halfway to the next station on that with that amount of people. And therefore stop and meet up another ship or put a distress call out, or it seems very arbitrary. Despite it seemed almost like it was a story mechanism designed for a redemption of Naomi's worrying about leaving people back on Eros.
Because presumably what they could have said was, look, we've only got air for 52 people, but if you can go and steal some air, send the angry mob after the air supply. Be like, look, if we can have the air from Ganymede, we'll take everyone, right? Like that seems to be like, it feels to me like there were potential explorable options. That weren't necessary.
I think the show wants you to think that 52 was an absolute maximum, and if they'd taken more than 52, they would not have survived. I don't think the show wants.
I think that's what the show wants us to think, but it doesn't seem it doesn't fit. It just doesn't sit well with me at all. That there wasn't another one.
Yeah,
it's like the difference. It's why role playing games exist, because you're shouting at the screen. That's not what I would do.
Yeah.
And also, I think that there is a little bit of classism here, because I don't think they would be as unruly a mob as they were portrayed.
A little bit. They're panicking. They're not unruly.
No, there would be
panicky
people and worry.
But when the other builder guy makes the sort of impassioned speech, they all take it on board.
I think
it was quite accurate. Really, yeah. That bit seemed all right to me.
Maybe for Belters, but not British. British love to queue.
Right? We just queued from the start and been quite happy
for our
lives,
we'd queue for our lives. We'd die in a queue.
No, when there's like a stadium disaster or whatever, a fire at a stadium, like people will trample each other. And and I don't think that's a condemnation particularly. It's just you go into that mode, you go into that survival mode, and you don't. It's not like they're intentionally trampling people. They just don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, well, a lot of it is the people further back don't know about what's happening to the people in the front.
Yeah.
And there is only 100 of them in this big bay. It's not. Again, it's not. It's there can be a bit of a crush going on, but it's not as big a thing as a stadium. Anyway, that's not the point here.
But I do think again, annoying woman does stand in the way of everything practical.
Yep.
She just seems to be one of those people who's just like, no, I've made my mind up.
Yeah, well, it's like getting the ship repaired.
That's fucking stupid. We can.
Yeah, she thinks that she's going to get the ship repaired by her mate because her mate's able to do it.
I've got some benefit of the doubt left to give on this one, right? So at the beginning of the episode, Naomi and Amos basically muscle their way into helping the crew, right? She doesn't want their help, right?
Which is stupid.
Her husband's dead. Do you know what I mean? Like,
the two people who are trying to prevent that are offering her more help, and again, she's trying to turn it away and go, no, like I'm better off on my fucking own.
Yeah, no, I buy that. That's fine. You wouldn't want someone who was involved in that level of trauma helping you again, right? And also, Naomi basically forces herself to fix the ship, and it's like, where's your references? Like, how do I know that you're better than the person already doing it?
Oh, for the benefit of the recording, I seem to have been. Knocked off. See if I can get back.
I do find that scene.
Okay, sorry. You lost 10, 15 seconds, I'm afraid.
That's okay. But
yeah, I do think that scene doesn't quite play as they wanted it to. Naomi demonstrating competence, so she gets to fix the ship. She does just sort of force her way on and go, no, let me do it.
Yeah, sort of. And Amos is there as having Amos there adds that undertone of violence, right? That undertone of force.
Yeah, it does.
So it's
he's the muscle.
Yeah, and he looks particularly tough in the growly.
Well, he's hurt and he's not entirely with it, I think. Oh, you need to flip around, Chris, and to Drew.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I will just do a quick
just for the
refresh.
flags, There he is. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I think that there's a bit of comic relief with Amos as well. Oh, hang on, I've gone red. Oh, I'm orange now.
You're okay for
yellow. Yeah. System stabilizing.
Yeah, there's a bit of comic relief with Amos, though, isn't there? With when she tries to tranquilize him, and he's like, "No," and she goes with a second dose, and he goes, "Okay then."
So this is interesting because Amos takes initiative against Naomi without anyone else interfering.
That's Good point. Good point. Yeah.
And it's like people out there will mob you and. And then she's
trying to protect her, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I'd say that there's precedent for that. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, but then at the same time, wouldn't he go with her?
Yeah, but he knows he's not up to it.
Yeah, him against 100 random,
and he's hurt and everything. He's in pain. I mean, he actually asks for painkillers, and that's not very Amos at all. you know.
Just a little nip to take the edge off. I didn't know what he was asking for at first. I thought it was like, can I have a swig of your vodka or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting point on that, or note rather, on that whole thing is the woman, I've forgotten her name actually, the somnambulist woman. It does annoy me that, I mean, it's a belter thing. You see them with like tattoos and stuff that are kind of not always as well thought out as you would like for something that's meant to be sci-fi, but it's basically the same little symbols you get on like set of screwdriver bits and stuff.
Yeah.
It makes me think of like the Imperial, the Star Wars Imperial logo thing.
Well, yeah, I can show you exactly what she's got on her face. One of them is a very specific common thing, and the other one's a bit less common. I've got more bits somewhere, but these are the ones that matter.
Is that the one that is she supposed to? Is she supposed to have like?
Come on, focus. Like torques. One of them's a sort of torques thing.
I mean, that makes sense for a mechanic, maybe.
It does, but it's not very
spacey.
The other one is more spacey. The other one is much less common. But it's just, I don't know. I suppose it's like things that are around for using for props. But presumably the gaff, the grips had a thing on the thing, and the art people went, right, we'll do that symbol. There you go. Yeah, so that's like a Torx one, and then the other one is one of the triangular with the this wings. On my, I think there's 4-way rather than 3-way, but my windows have got that, like a thing for locking the window, not for locking the windows, but for the window lock thing to hold on to the thing. It's not like a normal screw, so you know.
I'm a big flathead fan myself, but
I know, I get it. There's there's things, but no.
Yeah, you can't spin off you can't fuck up a flathead, right? And but what's these triangular ones like? I've seen them a bit around on some like electronics and stuff. That's just a triangle.
It's just a security screw. Nintendo use them.
The triangle ones.
Yeah.
Okay, because they seem like you're not going to thread those, are you? You're not going to.
Well, it depends on the. there's a
lot.
Of the metal. This is a bigger discussion than just.
Let's go to the big controversy. Posidrive versus Philips.
What's Posidrive?
One of them's pointy and one of them's.
Philips are pointy. Posidrive are pointy with on the off the points they've got a little keying piece.
Right. Okay.
Philips don't. And I've read huge arguments, pro and con. Yeah,
I don't know if this is going to show up well enough on.
No, I don't care. I'll use I'll use a flathead on a cross.
I know. Yeah,
whatever will get the screw in and out. That's what I'll fucking use.
Yeah, no, that's what I tend to go with as well. This is why I don't know the nuances of your crossheads.
But you're not. But see that and the fact that people will try that or will use a knife or something. I've seen people trying to use a butter knife to do screws and stuff. That is one of the reasons why things like triangulars and torques and things are very effective at stopping people from fucking with things, because they're not as fuckable.
People should be able to fuck with their own things.
That's a different story to safety.
Yeah, but like that, this is what I like flatheads. Flatheads forever.
You can buy the bits. You can buy the real bits. They're not difficult to get.
One thing I hate and it's becoming more and more common on modern electronic things, is they will put the screw under the rubber pads.
That's been very common for a while. Yeah, it's very annoying.
Then
you've got to somehow get better, get glue that'll hold it in place again.
Yeah, I just them off in the end.
I was watching BigClive.com take apart the old the same model of trackable that I've got, and it was the Logitech. And I was waiting for him to find the hidden screw under the sticker. It didn't actually take him that long to find it, but it certainly baffled him for a short while.
Yeah, you're thinking, Drew, by the way.
The other one is modern things where you undo all the screws and then you try and pull it apart. It still doesn't fucking pull it apart. You've got to get like a thing, like
spudger.
A spudger, because there's a bunch of fucking clips everywhere, and every time you pull it apart, you feel like you're gonna break it. Yeah. Yeah, fuck that. No, when you've taken the screws apart, it should just come apart easily. Like,
I've got some nice cases for electronic projects, and like they do that. You unscrew the screws, boom, it comes apart.
Yeah,
excellent. That's how it should be. Right to repair. and all that.
Yeah, but that's different from using different types of screw head. That's a slightly different matter. You know, if you've got something that shouldn't be tampered with because of like high voltage or whatever, I think it's fair enough to put a slightly unusual screw head in there for people to sort of think twice before they stick a butter knife in it.
Yeah, I guess so. Like for like, because I wouldn't want to go inside a PCU for a computer. You know, I'm generally very comfortable with other
PSU,
stuff.
Right,
But
sorry, yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to fuck around with high voltage shit myself.
No, I'm very wary of. I was fucking around with an old digital camera back in the day, and I swear the number of times I got shocked by the capacitor for the flash.
Yeah, that's
I was trying to get around things, kept touching. Oh, fucking hell!
Yeah, that's quite a high powered one, or high capacitance one.
Is that just because it needs the burst of a flash?
Yeah, it needs to store a lot of energy at once. Yeah.
Oof.
Well, a capacitor is basically a type of temporary battery. You know, it charges up.
What I was trying to do was turn it into an infrared camera, because infrared photos look cool.
They do.
Oh, you can do that.
Yeah, with just a film negative, because modern like CCDs, they do actually record infrared. They just like discard it, because webcams, what is it that you can, like, if you get a TV remote control and point it at a webcam, you can literally see the flashing.
Okay, yeah.
So they do naturally. Yeah, there you go. So in real life, you wouldn't see
Can't
anything.
see it in real life. Can there.
That's
so
amazing.
yeah.
That's
Basically,
cool.
you need something that blocks visible light but doesn't block the infrared. Like an exposed film negative tends to work for that.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
But it kept shocking me, and like the 12th time it fucking shocked me, I think I just threw it against the wall and broke it.
Fair enough.
Well, 12 times is pretty forgiving, really.
It really hurt.
I hate the electric shock. Like, that's one of the things that just,
yeah. Well, it must get into your brain, doesn't it? It's like your brain must know that that's something really fucking dangerous for your brain. But like, doing the computers, the old computers, the power supply's built in, and you see the size of the capacitors, and you don't want to accidentally touch across those. Some of them, will do you some real damage.
Yeah.
I mean,
same with the PSU from a computer, from a PC.
Oh, I've never seen the inside of a PSU. Actually, come to think about it, I've seen like millions of them
from
the outside.
Yeah, no, I've fiddled with stuff, but I'd never take a PSU apart because I'm clumsy.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
That's a bad idea.
Oh yeah, you're very clumsy as well. Yeah. No, I mean, if you watch the ones where I did the Atari STs, the PSU is just an open PSU. Inside the plastic case. Yeah. Well, it's inside the case. It's not something you can just touch. It's got a shield.
Not lick it.
Yeah.
At video.thepolarbear.co.uk. There's hey. Oh my god, you get reflections and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Is it reflecting and hitting the ceiling or something?
Yeah, it must be.
I think it's lens flaring. Lens flaring.
No, I think that's the beam bouncer.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Infrared ones are usually.
I'm glad you had one to hand to demonstrate, because
that made it feel like this.
Also, is actually also true. If so, the end of my cigarette when I suck on
I've seen that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've noticed. Obviously, it's orange in real life, but it's bluey white in.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the infrared.
Ah, there we go. So, more learning.
See, this is not a science podcast, but I'm looking around for other things to try and make something cool happen. But
Show us what happens when you lick sodium.
Yeah, sure.
Is it sodium? Would sodium do anything for that? I can't remember which.
Yeah, I think it would hurt you a wee bit. Potassium as well. Yeah, both of those are very reactive.
Yeah.
I mean, I can lick sodium chloride for you.
That's delicious.
Right. That's quite safe.
It's the tastiest rock I've ever eaten.
It is the tastiest rock I like. Yeah.
You've got
belter hair. I just realised you've said it before, but look at her hair compared to yours as well.
It's quite similar. Shit, yeah. I think if we're not going to need to refer to her in the future, but I've just thought of a great name for her. She's Space Karen.
Oh no!
She's fucking Space Karen. She is
isn't that
your
Musk?
manager.
Isn't that what people call Musk?
That's Elon Musk.
Yeah. Oh, I don't mean it in that sense. I just mean she is a Karen in space.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
No, because she is genuine. She's like there is rationale behind her assholishness, right?
I mean, if you the scene where her husband dies, if you turn the volume up, his last words were, "Thank fuck I'm away from her."
I get that she but here's the thing, right?
She cuts her nose off to spite her face constantly, basically.
Yeah, exactly. That's the perfect phrase. That's exactly what she does. Yeah.
It kind I can see why I get it, right? But also, like, she all she wants to do is drive down to Ganymede, drop off some supplies, and then get on with her day. And suddenly,
No, she's the kind of person.
Ship.
She is the kind of person who's just opened her PSU up. She's about to lick the capacitors, and you're like, "No, hang on, let me." And she's like, "No, I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone."
I'm so avoiding saying lots of things at the moment today.
No, I'm saying.
No. Some of them I'm just not going to say.
Okay.
I'm not saying. I'm saying that all of us would be better than this, but I'm not saying that. Like, I mean, I'd like to think so. Like, but that's the thing, isn't it? You'd like to think that in these circumstances.
Well, my problem with her, when it's her just harming herself out of her own fucking pride, whatever. I'd rather you didn't. But if that, if you're not going to listen to reason, fair enough. But when she's causing harm and stuff to other people potentially, then that's where you're like, no, stop being a cunt.
Like, I don't know.
There's a cunt line here.
I mean, also you got to bear in mind she doesn't know these people.
You'd have to know people to want to
I'm
save
taking
them.
all of that into account.
Yeah.
Even knowing what we know and knowing what she knows and all that, she's acting stupidly and stupid and prideful and stubborn-headed, and it's causing harm.
I want Chris to get some tattoos on his face now. Just look in your toolbox and get the,
I actually the lady that you don't like, her tattoos almost come across to me like they would come out of a child's transfer set.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, they look more like stickers she's put on. Rather
she's behind you, so that's why we're.
Yeah. Oh, which is a transfer's fun. Should I get one?
No.
Is that another thing for children and grown-ups should never?
I was waiting for Drew to say that. Yeah. If you want to test out if you'd like a tattoo or not, you could try it for a while because they do make them that look quite realistic, don't they?
My response was based on I don't like tattoos. I like brands. I have a brand, but I don't like tattoos. I think.
What's your brand?
I think.
What's the brand?
Just a crescent moon on my there.
Did you get that done properly or from your mates in the yard?
No, I did it with a blowtorch and some of the metal off the bottom of a floppy disk.
Okay.
Because it's very bendy, so I could bend it into designs and then heat it up, and then some of my friends at art school, they liked it, so I branded some other people as well.
With the same brand?
No, they wanted different designs.
Okay. I'm relatively agnostic to tattoos. I don't have any, but it's just like, is there anything that I want on my body that permanent? Like
that's it for me. Yeah,
it's one of the weird things when people get their kids' names and stuff. And it's like you're not going to forget your own kids.
I'm not judgmental about it. If people do like it, it's purely it's a personal aesthetic preference.
It's their body. They can do what the fuck they want with it.
I get
it just doesn't. It's not my taste,
I think though that tattoos can be a reflection of your decision making, right? So if you get a really obnoxious tattoo, I think that probably
fuck you right across your forehead.
Yeah. Or if they got a tattoo of a swastika, that
that says more about someone than just being a tattoo. They could wear that on an armband, for example, or a T-shirt or something.
I do quite like the tattoos.
I had a great cut. I don't know what you call him, a second kind of great, like an older member of the family, like somebody who was like, what age was I? I would be about 20. Yeah, so probably when they were in their sort of 50s or 60s, they got a tattoo with the dotted line around their neck that says "cut here." There was a lot of drugs involved and stuff, But...
To me, that's like a funny T-shirt. Like it's funny once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want to but no, the tattoos I do kind of like are the ones where it's like an intentionally bad drawing. like not just a crude drawing, but like an intentionally bad drawing. I think that's kind of cool. That's kind
of like your child's drawing.
Not even like I'll find examples. But carry on talking.
How do you convince people it's intentional though? Some of the time is the issue,
I don't know. But I know it's so bad that it couldn't not be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, like see, I can't even think of what tattoo I'd get because is there anything that I would like?
You could get 2 different screwdriver bit patterns on your face. That's what we
just to remember the 2 that are missing from my current set or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that kind of thing. I like that very much. And there's versions of that where they're a bit more sort of like intentionally crude, but I like that.
Yeah, I see. I couldn't think of a thing. Maybe the Debian.
I've put it on the screen for the viewer.
Thank you. I'm very lazy.
No, that's fine. It's cool.
Yeah. What about Debian, Arch, Gentoo?
And I see there would have been a time when I would have maybe have gone with Gentoo, and then I'd have been upset later when I got into Arch.
Yeah.
But like Gentoo is a bit like a. It's a bit like a military tattoo, right? Like
what?
Like it's like I used to run Gentoo. I
see what you mean, right?
I'm a survivor of the Gentoo, like I did it.
I mean, convenience is the only reason I don't run Gentoo.
But like if you run Gentoo,
is not that far off. I mean, it's not. There's a lot of crossover between them for documentation and helping each other and all sorts.
Yeah, but Gentoo's a tough life, and it's like you want to mark the occasion. You want to mark the journey.
I ran it as my daily driver, as the people say, for about 2 years.
So that's pretty cool. Every now and then I get a bit querying about it, but I think that's more of a curiosity,
Yeah, it's not something you just play with for curiosity, really. I mean, you can run it, or you can fire up a virtual machine and try it. But
virtual machine.
Once you've installed Gentoo a few times, installing Arch is nothing. I mean, to be honest, this is the thing as well about. Again, I'm going to be a bit old man versus young people here. Installing Linux at all, a GNU Linux system at all, used to be quite similar to the Arch process anyway.
Yeah.
It's harder. You could destroy your fucking monitor and shit, and you have to know
you get the wrong settings.
What chipset has your network card got? And like, I'm fucking. So you literally take it out, search for the serial. Awful.
Yeah.
But people say, "Oh, it's difficult to install." It's not really. I mean, the instructions are incredibly straightforward, and you can literally just type what it says, apart from maybe the drive.
Yeah, I would say Gentoo is hard to install. Arch,
I don't think it's hard. It's just slower.
If you can follow instructions, if you are capable of reading instructions and following them, as long as you've got the technical knowledge to know what the instructions pertain to, then anybody can install Arch.
I think Gentoo is not much different, honestly, don't it? There's more compiling time, and the option is there to put your own kernel together.
I think you have to know more about the depths of the system.
I'll tell you what.
If you prefer this versus this, and it's like things you don't know about.
Here's something, right? What we should do for a freebooters at some point, either live or just as a video, is to try and try and get me, who's never done Gentoo before, to install Gentoo.
No. So I'm not saying somebody not doing it from the first. It's not something you would do as a first timer. It's not.
Honestly, I don't think it's worth it. I think Gentoo's really interesting, and if you run it and you're happy with it, that's fucking cool. But it's hard work for very little benefit.
But I'd like to work out how it what people talk about.
There's not much difference to the end user between that and Arch.
Yeah,
it's basically you're compiling everything yourself, and you're setting a few more flags than you would set on Arch.
It's very time consuming, and you don't really at the end of it. You're faced with the process of with the prospect of either doing that every time you update, or scrapping it and installing something else.
Well, it is a rolling type update as well, obviously.
Yeah.
But
but it seems like an educational journey.
Yeah, but it's not much.
I don't think it is. I think Linux any more than Arch.
Linux from scratch or Arch are just the same sort of level of You're just spending more time compiling.
The only difference really between Gentoo and I mean, there are more differences than this, but in those terms, the only difference between Gentoo and Arch is you're just watching stuff compile.
Yep, basically, yeah.
Which you don't learn anything from watching stuff compile.
No.
Okay.
So that's
I mean, if you want to try it, just for your own, your own
yeah.
curiosity.
But there's you're not going to have a different experience apart from the time frames than you would with Arch or LFS or something like that. But oh shit! What was I going to say? This is what I get for not blurting it out while it came into my head. The other thing is, because you're compiling everything, there is one advantage depending on how good your system is. It's compiled for your exact system, whereas stuff that's compiled to be distributed, like even on Arch or Debian or whatever, is being compiled with the sort of common denominator level of stuff. Whereas with the Arch, that's the big difference between, say, Arch and Gentoo, is that you will set quite a lot more flags, and you won't just say for an x86 64 processor, you'll give it details.
Although the practical benefit of that is marginal.
Yeah, I mean, the benefit in the long run is not huge.
It feels nice that you've tailored it to your exact hardware. Like that
and you're not installing a lot of more extraneous. There's a lot of extraneous stuff that isn't needed because you're only doing it specifically for your machine.
The smaller installation.
The difference will be wiped out next time YouTube decides to add another couple of gigs of memory and requiring it to use it. Because I got Debian stable, and to be honest, with XFCE, and when it's running without any apps, it's basic. It's nothing. Like it's just it
doesn't register almost.
Yeah, and it's to be honest, it's the web browser. It's all about the web browser.
Yeah, web browser.
100%.
And that's why Electron
and things like Electron, Discord.
Because it's a web browser. I mean, Electron is a web browser.
Yeah,
it's just
when I boot, because I'm DWM. When I boot, I'm using a undetectable amount of memory, and then I open your web browser, 4 gigs immediately.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just gonna show the audience the other tattoo that you showed us. Wow, somebody actually got that on their back.
I like that. I would have that.
Again, we're on the
oh my god,
permanent things done to your body discussion there.
That's the cat I get. The Jesus. That's a Jesus, isn't it? That's a Jesus. Good lordy lord, as they say.
Were you going to put it on your background, Hamish?
I'll put it on the background.
I'll put it up on the screen for the.
Oh, cool.
So the the viewer can see all these things.
Yeah, you can appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
a migraine has started. I can't. If I look at the screen, I can't see Chris anymore. So
okay.
Oh, okay.
I think we're mostly done, right?
We're way past done, I think.
Okay.
It's been a very tangenty sort of episode of this show.
Well, I think a lot of that is down to the fact that you're trying really hard not to spoil anything.
That's part of it for sure. Yeah.
Partly,
yeah. If we were talking about this in the context of knowing what comes next, there would be more to say. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you've got the series finale coming up, though.
We've got the series finale, and are we going to do that live again, or we could just do it as a video?
To that,
I'm open to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When do you want to do it then? Well, hang on. Let's just call it a day on this. Stop the recording because get away.
Jesus has your back.